Alright guys, just kind of in between video here. This is obviously a Uniden PC68LTX. Now the LTX version is the new version. There's the box for it right there. And these are new radios. They're little short square things. And the reason I'm doing this video, I guess kind of two parts, is to show the potential that these things have. And also, I want to thank the person that sent it to me. So, a good customer, he donated this thing to me and said he left me a note somewhere along the lines of do whatever I wanted to with it. Just wanted me to have it. So, 382, the real 382, as he likes to be called. I appreciate it, man. You didn't have to do that. Certainly, I know you didn't do it because you wanted a pat on the back or anything like that. So I just wanted to say thank you. So, people donate to the channel sometimes, items to be given away. I've had people send me extra money with stuff, and I certainly don't need that. Don't ask anybody to do anything like that, but I do appreciate it. Usually when something like that happens, I just pay it forward and end up giving it away or something along those lines. So don't know what I'm going to do with this one. I really like it. I don't know what the heck I would do with it, but I'd like to, may keep it, may give it away, do something with it. But I don't know if you did this work yourself, 382, if you modded this or if you had somebody else do it. I was expecting a stock radio. Didn't have very high expectations. I thought, well, he just sent me a stock radio to do whatever to. And I hadn't had one of these little LTXs. I hadn't had one. But man, this thing has really pleasantly surprised me with what it did. So 382, I don't know whether you did the work, somebody you knew did the work. I haven't had the lids off of it. I'm just judging by what it does on the watt meter and what it sounds like on the air. It sounds good. It looks good on the watt meter. And that's all I can ask for. I haven't put it on a scope. I haven't took the lids off of it. I haven't done anything like that. For all I know, it may look great. It may look like crap, but it sounds good. So that's what I'm going off of. Comparing it to the old Unidens, there's my old Bench 66 that we always test radios with. Basically a lot of the same features. This one does have the high cut noise filtering in it to knock out some of that static. But other than that, you basically, you got about the same controls. I know this is a 66 and this is a 68. Basically the same radio back in the day. So, they are, see if we can line that up there where you guys can see. That's how much shorter this little 68 is. So they are a good bit shorter. They're the same width, but they are a good bit shorter. And this thing's a powerhouse. I'm telling you. I don't know if this thing, I'm assuming it has a MOSFET final in it. Like I said, I haven't had the lids off of it, but I'm assuming that's what it's got in it. He's got a fixed dead key on it. Doesn't have variable or anything. But it's doing good. We're going to show you what it does here. First, I'll show you, obviously it receives. So receive works. Pretty quiet receive. Obviously you get a little more static if you turn that high cut off. But, running the volume at a reasonable level, I mean, you really don't get any static, especially with that high cut on. So that's one really nice thing about it. I love the receive on it. I do like the orange channel light there. That's a nice touch. But we'll show you what it does here, output wise. We'll get around to it. 50 watt slug. We're going to look at average power first. We just got our mic gain at 3 o'clock. That's where I usually run them on these radios. And we'll go from there. So we'll key it up. Like about 2 3/4 of a watt dead key. Oh, audio. So about 8.5 watts. Seems kind of tone responsive there. Different tone of voice. It's doing a little better, a little less. Whistling almost 9 average. Audio and 8, 8.5. Where this thing really gets up and goes is PEP, and that might be because it's got a MOSFET in it. Like I said, I'm not 100% sure. That could be fake news. I could be putting some fake news on here saying it's got a MOSFET, because I'm just assuming it's a newer style radio, probably surface mount MOSFET final. Peak power. Check, check, audio, check, check, audio, audio, audio. Over 40 watts PEP. I guess you could say around 45. So check, 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 audio, check, 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 audio. So really doing good there. Tons of peak power out of it. Now, most of the newer MOSFET radios, I don't know if this one would react the same way, but the more dead key you run, the average power comes up with it. So if we want to see more average power, probably have to run more dead key out of it. If you run less dead key, average power may fall down. These radios might be an exception, but I know, like I said, this thing may not even have a MOSFET in it. I'm not sure. I haven't had the covers off of it, but if you're wondering if these little radios have any potential, I hope this answers some questions. Like I said, I didn't do the work to it. It was given to me. I don't know who did the work to it, but it's loud, it's clear, it swings, it does a good job. So I would recommend one of these radios to somebody. I don't know what they're going for brand new. And again, I just want to say thank you to 382 for giving me this thing and opening my eyes to a radio that I had been overlooking. So I appreciate it, man. And yes, I did find in the box the most important thing that you sent, some get out of jail free cards. So I will be keeping these handy with me in case I run into some riffraff and need these. Carry these with me to all the CB breaks in case I need them or in case somebody I know needs one. I probably won't need these. I hadn't been on the air talking a whole lot, especially hadn't been talking skip, so when I was out there hammering down talking skip, I probably had some bounties on my head and I may have needed some of these. So hadn't been out there for a while, so probably won't need those anytime soon. All right, guys, I appreciate it. Thanks again, 382. Everybody take care out there. Questions, comments, complaints, let me know. Shoot me a text, 423-299-3535, Rooster in Tennessee. See you, bye.